YouTubers, this is Tia from Musings of a Mystic, and I'm back with another magic video. Now, my lighting is a little weird. Like, for a split second there, the sun came out and then it went back away. It's like 10 o'clock in the morning here in North Carolina, so it should be sunny. But looks like it's gonna rain. But anyway, unrelevant, irrelevant, irrelevant. This is another magic video. I do tarot videos. I also do tarot readings. You can get one of those personal readings from me from Instant Go or through email. I accept tips and donations, and that is the intro to most of my videos. Here we go into the meat of the video. Is it 3 ways? These are just ways that you can, I think it's 3. 3 ways that you could make your candle magic work faster, work better, be more effective. You know what I mean? What I've noticed about a lot of newbie witches, or just people who don't really get too deep into magical systems, they just kind of do what they see on TV, and they see a lot of candle magic where people are like, oh, I'm going to light a candle, I'm going to say some wishy words, and then it's going to happen. For some people, it works that way. But if you're one of the ones who lights a candle and you might even sit there and stare at it for an hour until it burns down, and you're like, I've waited a month and I had not seen any signs and movement, I'll do a video on that. I haven't seen any results, I'll do a video on why you're not getting results. Or things are just happening very slowly, then this video is kind of for you. So this is like 3 ways you can make your candle magic work faster. First of all, this is not going to be too harsh, but it's going to be a little harsh. First of all, candle magic is not the only magic out there. I know a lot of people are out there, oh, I'm going to light a candle for this, light a candle for that, light candles all over the place. And if it works for you, that's fine. But I imagine you're here because it's not working for you. If you see me I'm looking at my notes. Maybe candle magic is not your strong suit. I've noticed that for earth signs, earth magic is more strong suit. Like crystals, which I sell in my shop. Crystals, like working with dirt, like going out into nature and doing magic there. Like if you're an earth sign, maybe you can go out into nature and light your candle and help, like ask nature to help you spread your message so that whatever you're asking for comes to you. Now, if you're a fire sign, I've noticed, fire. I mean, and if you're not a fire sign, but you have a lot of fire in your chart, like I'm an earth sign, but my moon, my Mercury, and a few other things are in Sagittarius. You might need to look at your chart to see like what your dominant element is. Like I'm an earth sign, but my rising sign is Pisces. I find that doing cleansing work at the beach for myself is actually a very powerful thing, because I don't know if it's just that my Pisces innards like that, or if I just like resonate more with that, but it's just like for me, going to the beach to do cleansing is very powerful. And my light is like really fucked up. I don't like this. Like I had too much light before, now I don't have enough. Let me see if I can make this. Now there's a terrible like glow on me, but you know what? It's more light, so we're just gonna go from there and not even worry about it. And I haven't even gotten into my 3 points yet. So here we are. Okay, so 3 ways to make your candle magic work faster. Support your magic with other types of magic. Like other types of magic in other places. So if it's not working in your house, try and take it outside. If it's not working in your house, try and take it to the beach, or the mountains, or a river, or a stream, or something. Like wherever you connect to, it'll help you to maybe like disconnect from whatever it is that you're holding on so tightly to, or disconnect from the environment that you're in, and transfer it for it somewhere else where you're not so like tightly wound up, so it manifests for you faster. Food. If this works really well if you're like trying to make somebody pay attention to you. Ooh, thunder. If you're trying to make somebody pay attention to you, like a certain person, feed them something. Now, I'm not saying that you need to feed them, just, like, it sounds creepy. When I say that, like, make cookies, take them to work, right? If it's like somebody that you're trying to attract at work, make cookies, take them to work, offer them to people, especially a person that you're trying to get to pay attention to you. Make sure, I mean, you can get, here's an example. You want to sweeten your boss so that you can get a promotion, right? Maybe you want to make some boss fix cookies. Boss fix is a traditional hoodoo, I guess you can call it formula or recipe that you can use to get your boss to come around to be on your side, basically. So use the herbs that are safe to eat from the Boss Fix recipe, put them in the cookies that you made from scratch, and pray over them, take them to work, and also light your candle. And that I found works better than just candle magic. Now I open this window and it's getting darker and darker outside. It's like 11 o'clock. Storm coming. Anyway, you want to attract more money, you can use this on yourself. Light a candle for money for yourself, and then make some is it rosemary? Thyme. I think thyme is what attracts money to you. Oh, this is just ridiculous. I was trying to use natural light, and natural light is just not working for me here. So anyway, whatever money drawing things, you can make a pumpkin pie. Pumpkin spice has everything in it that it has a lot of money drawing herbs in it. Pumpkin spice, I think, has cinnamon. I can't tell you what else it has in it, but I know cinnamon is money drawing. So you can eat it, pray over it, eat it. You're eating your intention. You're putting it inside your body so that it is working from the inside out. Healing, same thing. Love drawing, same thing. Cleansing, same thing. Eat a lot of lemons. Light your candle. Lemon tea. Teas are especially good for this. Like, while you are lighting your candle, you can basically be drinking a love potion, right? Or a healing potion, or a money drawing potion, just to make sure that whatever you're making the tea out of is good for making tea out of, and that it is safe to eat. It is safe to eat, drink, put in your body. Just make sure that it's good for you. That was weird. Anywho, another way that you can support your candle magic is through foot track magic. This works for you. It works for whoever you are trying to work on. It works, period. Like, going back to the sweetening idea, you can make, this is the simplest floor scrub that I have ever done, ever heard of, ever come across. Sugar and water. Mop the floor. Sweeten the people. Pray that you're sweetening the people that walk across the floor, that come into contact with it. Easy. It's like the easiest thing that I've ever come across. So you light your candle, mop the floor, put your intention out. It works faster than just the candle by itself. You can also do this where you work, if you're the one who mops the floor. Now, I know that my smile looked a little evil there, but I'm like, I mean, if you're trying to make something work faster, having people physically come into contact with whatever it is that you're trying to, whatever your intention is. Like if you have the person that you're trying to bring into your life, physically coming into contact with, like touching and putting their hands on there's the rain. The intention that you are putting out there works faster. And good God, it's raining hard. I hope that this doesn't affect the sound of my video. Anyway, sorry. If you light your candle, you feed this person whatever intention that you've got. You mop the floor and they're walking across your intention. You can see how this is like coming at them from all sides. And then there's also the energy from your candle. So you've got the candle energy, you got the internal, they've taken in your intention, they put it inside their bodies, right? And they're walking across it every day. You can see how this is, it gives you more chances for your intention to manifest. So you can also like, whatever you've got, sachet powder, oil that matches your intention. You put your intention into it and like put it on a doorknob, car handle, their pencils. You touch them with it. You can see how that can make it work faster. Then you can do, if it's for yourself, even if it's for somebody else, you can do a bath. Light your candle, drink your tea, do a bath. All of this has your intention in it. So you're basically just like, you're not just saying, oh, candle, burn for me and send the energy out into the world so that I can have what I want. And stop there. You're not doing that. You're like, okay, candle, burn. While you're burning, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, make us some tea, mopping the floor. I'm doing a floor sweep, which is basically like mopping the floor, but you put like the herbs on the floor and then you either sweep them out to get rid of whatever condition that you're working on, or you sweep it in to bring in whatever you want to bring in, like money, love, rabbits, cats, whatever you want, And then while your candle is still burning or after your candle has burned, take a bath, or even before your candle burns. What is interesting to me is a lot of people will just go get a candle. All right, I've got my candle. Universe, I want money. Money drawing, right? Open it, money on the hand. Universe, work for me. Please bring me money like it's candy. You put the stuff on there, you sit there and you stare at the candle, and then you burn it and you're like, okay, it's going to work. And it might for some people. But what I've found that works faster is, okay, you go ahead and you anoint your candle. You're right on the side of what you want. I would like to have $5,000 unexpected income in my life. This is another thing. This is outside my 3 here. Know what you want. Know what you want. Like if you're like, okay, I want a new job. How much money do you want to make? What do you want your job to, like, what field do you want to be in? Like, what exactly do you want? So you write your petition and you look at it and you write it again. Get rid of foolishness. Like, I just want a new job. Okay. I am so happy and grateful for my new job that gives me this amount of money, that works around my schedule, that I can do whatever time I feel like it. Like I had one of those jobs. It was a nice job, girl or boy. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Bath. My kid's dad, I helped him find his new job. So what I ended up doing was I directed him to a spell kit. It came with candles, it came with incense, it came with sachet powders, it came with bath crystals, oil, and some other stuff. So it was basically like everything you needed. So what he did was he took a bath one day. What I was saying before I got off track was before you do the spell, you should probably clean up. When I say clean up, I mean like actually clean your house or the space that you're doing the spell in. Clean up, remove clutter. Um, Spiritually clean it. Like if you have Florida water, if you've got Florida water, put it on the table after you cleaned it and sanitized it. Put it on the table. Wipe the table off with the Florida water to release any spiritual hangings on that are there. Um, and then, like, do your spell. That'll help you make your Kindle spell work faster, especially if you're just doing a Kindle spell. Like, okay, I'm working off of a clean surface, so there's nothing that should be in the way. I'm gonna do another video. Probably it's like 10 things that are making your spells not work faster, or 10 things that are just making your spells not work at all. So back to the bath. It's another thing that you can do. A bath that is working for your intention. Bath that matches whatever it is that you are doing. And then you can put your bath water down. You can go back to foot track magic and use your bath water to mop the floor. So not only are you lighting the candle, drinking the tea, or eating the food, and putting down the intention on the floor, it's like a double whammy because you put your bath water on the floor, especially if you're trying to attract someone. And this isn't something that I would necessarily do, but there have been people who are trying to attract a certain person who like sit in a tub of water, nothing else, just water. Their bodies are clean. They're sitting in a tub of water and they're like praying over the water to bring their lover to them, and then they take the bath water that has nothing poisonous in it at all, and then they like feed it to the person. Now it sounds weird, but it works. It works. Okay, what else do I have? Using the earth. I think I already like mentioned that though. I said food, foot trick magic, and then I went off like on a tangent, but contact magic is foot track magic, so that's not really a separate thing. But like using the earth, like I said, go outside. If it's not working inside your house, go to a park. Go off the beaten path just a little bit. Not so much that it's not going to be safe, but enough that you won't be disturbed. And then do your magic there, like light your candle there in a place that resonates with you. Or maybe you lit your candle at home. And always be safe with candles. Like, don't leave them unattended. You know, you don't want to burn your house down or hurt anyone. Light your candle. Be safe with it. Put it out, whatever. And then take the remains of your spell to an appropriate place. Like, okay, if you were doing healing, take the remains of your spell to a hospital and bury it on the hospital grounds. Or like if you're trying to attract money, take the remains of your spell to a bank and bury it there. You want to be discreet. You want to put somewhere where nobody's going to bother it. You can also add dirt to your candle, your spells, which I find helps a lot, especially if it's like a candle spell and you're trying to attract money. Using bank dirt works really well. So my 3 things: you want to support your candle spells with other kinds of magic, like food, teas, cookies. You know, if you're potlucking it, maybe you want to make something to make people like you, sugar cookies or whatever. For dinner, maybe you want to make whatever will be appropriate. Like, oh, I want my husband to be sweeter to me. Cake. Or I want to make more money. You want to make pumpkin pie, or use pumpkin pie in something. You can put it in tea if you wanted to. Foot track magic or contact magic, you want to make sure that the person that you're casting the spell on comes into contact with whatever your intention is. So you mop the floor, or you put it on a door handle, or you touch them. Going out into the earth, or going out into nature. Maybe making sure that you bury your remains in an appropriate place. Like if you want to win the lottery, go to the lottery where the people. How do I say this? Like if you don't play lottery, then you probably don't know about this. But if you win more than a certain amount in most states, you have to go to a certain building to pick up your winnings. So go to that building and bury your spell for the lottery winnings, or if you just want to attract more money, bury your spell remains at a bank, or if you want to do some healing, bury your spell remains at a hospital, things like that. Just be creative, whatever it is that you're doing. Those are my three. Then I went off on tangents with bathing and using your bath water and things like that. That's basically it. I know I kind of rambled a little bit, but I hope that you got some things that you can use to help your candles work faster. And there will be other videos that I will do that hopefully will go along the same path. So anyway, that's it. My name is Tia from Music of a Mystic. I do tarot readings. I do magic videos now. I do readings through Instant Go and through email. I accept tips and donations through PayPal. That information is down below in the description box. And I think that's basically it. If there's anything you need to contact me for, my email is below too. I will see you guys next time. Ta for now. Bye.